Now let's get into the southern side of this, right? Because the Pacific Northwest, they were dealing with incredible amounts of rain and snow, but then we take it out towards areas like San Francisco and Phoenix, where they're dealing with that intense March heat. But even beyond those cities, we take you to San Jose, California, where outdoor workers, they're bracing for the days of scorching temps, but visitors from out of state, they're actually kind of enjoying it. Take a listen.
Yeah, I've got shorts on, I got comfortable shoes, just trying to take care of myself as best as possible. It's getting hotter by the day, we're trying to stay cool as best we can. A lot of breaks, a lot of water, electrolytes, whatever we can do to keep the crew happy and healthy.
It's awesome. Are you kidding me? You feel like it's summer when it's not. So it is nice. It's really nice.
Did you pack enough sunscreen?
God, no. Yeah. I had to go buy some. But that's par for the course.
And so you see visitors, they're welcoming you, right? When you're on vacation, you can accept so much, right? You're like, oh, it's really hot outside. I'm fine with that. But imagine having to work in that. That's going to be our job over the next several days, is to show you the nuance behind the starburst pink, right? Because for many, this is a reality they got to live in and day out for the next week as these extreme heat alerts continue to be in place for areas like Las Vegas, all the way down towards Phoenix. By the way, Las Vegas doing something today they haven't done all year long. They have finally surpassed 90 degrees for the first time in 2026. And you can see plenty of blue skies, and they did that at 1:35 local time. That means the temperature kept climbing in the hours after that. They're not the only ones doing something new. Look at Phoenix. They got to 100 degrees today. It's the earliest on record that they've ever done that, March 18, 2026. Notice their average. They should be in the upper 70s this time of year. So 20 to 25 degrees above average is what they're looking at for this next extended stretch, because this high pressure is actually only strengthening. We're getting records right now. We're getting monthly records broken. We're getting daily records broken, numerous spots, and it's only intensifying as we enter into Thursday and Friday. Over the next week, we're looking at 1,000+ record highs that are possibly broken, and that's going to be over a stretch of 8 different states. Now, to emphasize this even more, beyond just daily and monthly records, hottest March temperature by state. And you can see this all represented here. Yuma, Arizona, 104. That's likely to be broken as early as tomorrow as they get to 106. You start looking at Mecca, California. We're looking at thermal California with their temperatures already climbed to 106 today if that continues to climb. So as we're showing it to you, it's not just the peak of the event, but it's the longevity of the heat wave that oftentimes catches people off guard. Let's dive deeper into this, right? So we've talked about how expansive this threat is. 40 million people, 1,000+ records that are going to be broken over the next week. Let's pinpoint some specific cities and talk more about what is likely to unfold or what has already happened so far this week. Because leading up to this event, records were already broken as well. So a spot that we are watching, as I had mentioned, was thermal California. And then Palm Springs said, hold on a minute, we're cooking too. So now we got a new state that has entered into the chat. Palm Springs at 106. But notice what we're looking at is not just California record, a U.S. national temperature record for the month of March is likely to be threatened, whether it's this afternoon. I told you the peak of this comes tomorrow and then Friday. So this is going to be something that we're on temperature watch each night here on Fox Weather Live as we get those highs that come in. They're fighting with Falcon Dam and Rio Grande City in Texas for 108. So yesterday, we saw these new records that were broken. Let's put this into perspective. Anaheim and Santa Ana, California got to 100 degrees yesterday. That means before yesterday happened, they had never gotten to 100 degrees in the month of March. So that kind of puts it into context. They weren't alone. Notice this was all confined to just the Golden State. Another spot, San Francisco, SFO, a very popular spot for spring break. Their observed high, 85 just yesterday. That ties the March record back 74 years ago as you get back to 1952. Let's add another city in California, 92 in Redding. What makes this one a little more unique? How far north it is. This is in the southern Cascades right now. Second warmest March day on record, but it's the earliest 90-degree day on record. I think that's something, too, that kind of gets overlooked in all of this, is that it's only March 18th. And many of the records I just told you about was March 17th. We're not talking about the very end of the month. We still have ways to go to add on to these records. I mean, you're feeling the heart of summer before spring even starts. Because, reminder, the spring equinox doesn't even start till Friday. So technically, we're still kind of in winter right now, and you have summer-like temperatures as you're looking at typically 66 degrees in Reading, and now you're into the lower to mid-90s. By the way, that leads to a heat alert, and where it can be actually downright dangerous to be outside. That's why we talked about local workers. They are adjusting their schedules, but if you are going to visit, especially some of those national parks out west, they're not known for having trees. A lot of that is a desert landscape. You're looking at the Grand Canyon, which means you'll be in the sun and exposed to it for hours on end. Please make sure you're prepared.